Simon and Schuster Audio presents The Dressmaker's Secret by Karen Dickson and read by Jess Nesling. Chapter 1, 1876. "I'm just walking over to the church, Mrs. Fudge," Reverend Michael Redfern called to his housekeeper. "I shan't be long." He opened the door and stepped out into the cool May evening. The low sun had set the western sky aflame with its dying embers, and a fat, creamy moon was rising in the east. Shrouded in shadow, an owl hooted in the boughs of a nearby horse-chestnut tree. Michael breathed in deeply, filling his lungs with the pungent scent of wild garlic. He had arrived in the Anglo-Saxon market town of Blandford Forum as a humble curate 25 years before, and had been the incumbent of the Church of St. Mark the Evangelist ever since. Having never married, his parishioners were his family. He advised them, comforted them, and rejoiced with them. He married them, baptized their children, and, when their time came, he buried them. He was a man perfectly content with his lot in life. Whistling cheerfully, he threaded his way through the kissing gate, the gravel crunching beneath his feet as he followed the path to the centuries-old church. It was a short walk from the rectory to the church, yet by the time he reached the wooden porch, he was breathing heavily. He was a thick-set man with a shock of greying blonde hair and a paunch which had, thanks to May Fudge's excellent home cooking, expanded considerably in recent years. Pausing to catch his breath, he made a mental note to ask his housekeeper once again to please reduce the amount of cakes and puddings she plied him with. Thinking about the supper he'd recently consumed, he pushed open the heavy oak door, but stopped in surprise when his eyes fell on the girl seated in the front pew, dark auburn hair shining in the pale candlelight like burnished copper. Her shoulders were hunched, and it was clear to Michael from the way they shook that she was crying bitterly. Momentarily unnerved by her unexpected presence, Michael shut the door quietly behind him and started up the aisle towards her, the soles of his shoes squeaking softly on the stone floor. He coughed as he approached, hoping to alert the girl to his presence, but if she heard him, she gave no sign. The church was otherwise deserted, evensong having finished well over an hour earlier. Michael slid silently into the pew beside the sobbing girl. That was when he noticed the baby on her lap. It was swaddled in a frayed shawl, fast asleep, pale lashes resting on porcelain cheeks, wisps of strawberry blonde hair curling from beneath a knitted cap.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?